I come from the land of ancient civilizations. I come from the land of old rivers. I come from the land where many people live, speak many languages, and have in their hearts a love for humanity, which exactly positions us as Vishwaguru to the world. My dear friends, I am here to talk to you about the evolution of ophthalmic equipments in India. My scientific colleagues had spoken to you about the scientific advances which we have achieved over the many years. I am here to talk to you about the human story behind it, the emotion, the aspiration, the perspiration, the effort and the hard work in the face of adversity which has led to the evolution of the Indian ophthalmic industry into a safe and better space today. Ophthalmology in India starts with our sages and our rishis and our ancient doctors who had with them a code of scientific procedures which were recorded as the Samhita. The first cataract surgery which was documented in our country was 2,600 years ago. The first ophthalmologist in the world who described the steps of cataract surgery and wrote operation theatre notes was our Sushruta, and we are very proud of it. Modern ophthalmology starts with the establishment of the Moorfields Eye and Ear Infirmary 200 years ago. The second oldest ophthalmic institute in the world was established in 1819 in Madras, which is the capital of Tamil Nadu, from where I come. Here you can have a look at the instruments and equipments which were used 2,600 years ago. And on the left side, you can see the latest equipment which has been produced by the ophthalmologists and the Ophthalmic Fraternity of India, which is the Galaxy View. This journey was not a short leap, it was a long march. This is how we did cataract surgery, because we have a population which is nearly 10 times the population of this beautiful country, Russia. In the 1980s, we were doing intracapsular cataract extractions. We were using a cryoprobe. 1968 was the year when we could come up with the technology to produce our own cryoprobes. Before that, we were importing it from other countries. From this stage, we have now come to this level of scientific development where we have the Apasami Leo orbit and even the 3D microscope. We have evolved from a handheld torch to the smartest LED visualization options. In the past 40 years, the ophthalmic equipment manufacturing industry of our country has graduated from making loops to operating systems and beyond. There was a time when we were making FAK lenses for spectacles which would be plus 10, 11 or 12 diopters. From there, we have graduated to IOLs like the Suspo, which my worthy colleagues were talking about, wherein a person is spectacle free. He can see N6 and 6x6 without the aid of glasses, with a pair of intraocular lenses which are made in India for the whole world. There were times when we had large incisions which required 5 sutures with 10-0 nylon. Today, we have graduated to suturist micro-incision cataract surgery because of the evolution of the ophthalmic equipments. There was a time when we had to make retrobulbar needles to give the retrobulbar block, but today we moved over to topicals and even further where we use intracameral anesthetic agents, all of which are made in India. The IOL evolution has empowered the least, the poorest and the weakest of our population to have access to good vision. From phakic glasses, we moved on to three-piece polymethyl ether acrylate intraocular lenses, and then to single-piece IOLs, and then to three-piece foldable IOLs, and a single-piece hydrophilic foldable IOL, and then a single-piece hydrophobic IOL, and then we came to preloaded IOLs. My dear friends, this journey of scientific development was possible because we believed that we could do better. And that was the driving philosophy of our ophthalmic industry, which helped us graduate from the chillness of the cryoprobe to the stillness and a clear cornea which can be provided to us with a cold phaco. From the simple keratometer to the latest OCTs with angiography, we have it all. From the basic slit lamp, which used to cost only $100 in the 1980s, we have evolved to slit lamps with imaging systems, with telepatic abilities, which can be used in teleophthalmology to reach out to patients far and wide. From the basic operating microscope, which we now have the 3D operating microscope. We humbly place the 3D ophthalmic microscope in front of the world. You no longer have to rely upon certain economically powerful nations. We have the latest technology at a fraction of the cost to cater to the requirements of the Russian ophthalmologists. From the basic A scan to the B scan to the ultra to the UVM, we all have. Once upon a time, we were just making chair units. We have graduated to making reclining chair OT tables also. From the earliest generation of the handheld streak retinoscope, we have now evolved to the best autorefractive lenses. This was our operation theatre long time ago, and today we have the modular operating systems and the operating theatres. And the underlying part is that not a single bolt was imported. We produced all of these. We now have the perimeter. What you see here was made before 5 years by a group of students from my city, Vellore in India. We have the Vellore Institute of Technology. I come from the Vellore Eye Hospital. 5 students had their engineering project in their final year, and they came to our hospital and said, can we try a virtual reality perimeter? I was happy to accommodate them. Those youngsters came to our clinic, worked on our patients, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a perimeter which is not bulky, but a simple device that can just be mounted on, and the patient can start clicking and a printout comes through a Bluetooth printer. All of these technologies are homegrown by our children with our tutelage, and that is exactly what makes this journey towards development emotionally fulfilling. From the green laser to the multi-spot laser, I remember distinctly in the year 2004, we had to request our Russian colleagues in St. Petersburg to give us the cavity which could produce the diode laser. I am grateful to the people and the engineering community of Russia for having shared technology with us when nobody in the world was ready to do it. Dear friends, from importers, we have now become manufacturers and exporters of the wonderful ophthalmic equipments which are world class and ready to be used by the entire world. On the right hand side, it is me trying my phacosurgery on the prototype of the 3D operating microscope. This was the prototype. And today, the 3D microscope is a reality and our surgeons are using it successfully on patients. A day will definitely come when we will be able to produce robotic surgeries. Please have a look. Can somebody play the video? With the 3D operating microscope, we are doing ILM peeling in the retina with a biome attached to it. It is precise, it is safe, and the visualization is excellent. We are able to do endolasers, ILM peeling, removal of retinal foreign bodies, all with our 3D microscope. Here, this was the first Rexus we tried with the 3D microscope before 3 years, and today it is a ready product. Not just that, we also have the Excimer laser made in India, we have the femto laser made in India, and therefore, my dear friends, I request the Russian Federation ophthalmologists and the engineers of the Russian Federation to accept the gratitude from India, because when there was a time when nobody was ready to give us the cryo engines, it was the Russian people who gifted us the cryo engine. When nobody was ready to share with us the technology for a nuclear submarine, it was our Russian brothers and sisters who did it. When we needed a nuclear reactor to generate clean power without fossil fuels in our country, it was our Russian brothers and sisters who shared with us the technology with which the Puram nuclear reactor was established in India, in my state, and it is running. My dear friends, the Indian ophthalmic equipments have evolved over time, and the way I look at it, Mother Russia and Mother India are sisters, and we are brothers and sisters. My dear colleagues, we are not people who visit you only during springtime and run away during winter time. We are your permanent friends. When you sent Yuri Gagarin to the moon, we cheered you. When you sent the rockets into the space, we Indians cheered you. When your country was breaking apart in 1991, we stood with you. And in the future, wherever you may be, in whatever difficult situation you find yourself to be, please remember that your Indian brothers and sisters are always with the people of Russia, because we are not a commercially related people, we are an emotionally related people, and we look at you as our brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for your kind attention.